Today we're heading to Jamestown Settlement, which from what I read is like a living history museum, and we are here. You know, I didn't take any video or photos inside. I wasn't sure what I could and could not. It said limited photography. They have a lot of original stuff in there. So you'll have to come for yourself to see everything, right? But we are now at the outdoor exhibits. The first of the outdoor exhibits is the Native Village. You pause it and read it if you want to. I'm going to move on. Now, one thing I will tell you, that if you are here, they have guides that do little walks and talks every so often. We happened to catch the last one of the day. She was great. She told us all of the information. She told us all sorts of information. What?
They must have all been your son.
But she was telling us, you know, what these were made of. There's a lot of information inside. And she was saying that in the winter, they line the walls with animal skins.
Sticks, and then that makes sense.
I wonder if they do demonstrations, like for field trips and things like that. She was explaining to us how they made canoes.
And then when it does get to a certain point, you're like, okay, now it's time for us to start guiding the tree and where to fall. Then you come through with the hatchet and the axe.
Got it. Okay.
And so they're going to be working kind of in tandem. You use the tools you need, and a lot of the time that tool's fire. Even all over again.
The oyster shells are there after the wood has burned it away, and they use it to scrape away.
The towns were also built much ago through those waterways. The Powhatan were working more with the rivers and the marshes. They're not necessarily going out into, the Atlantic Ocean. So you don't need to be worried about the huge waves. Just wait.
We're going to head down toward the ships because there's supposed to be a demonstration of a musket fire. Well, we've made it down this far. We're going to try to see. We don't exactly know where to go to see the musket being fired. But we did come down this far. Talking about how small they were. 66 feet. Oh, wow. Look at that.
That's
Those
probably right
stats. Yeah, this is a replica. So, yeah.
These smaller ships, they're pretty easy. Smaller ships, you can sail for fuel.
Another one over there. Godspeed.
Also, it's going to be within the realm of what they're expecting.
All right, we're heading toward the fort now. This is where the musket firing's supposed to take place in about 2 minutes.
Towards us.
It's gonna hurt my arm.
So how's everybody doing today?
Hey.
We're going to be getting started in just a moment here with our demonstration. We like to start most any of our demonstrations with an announcement of one sort or another. Something to let everybody else in the vicinity know what's going on in case they want to come and join us. And we have found that one of the more effective ways of announcing a musket demonstration is to begin by firing the musket. This does tend to get people's attention. So that's what I'm going to do, and then we'll talk about it a little bit and fire it a second time to wrap things up. If you don't care for loud noises, you may wish to cover your ears, as this can be a little bit on the loud side. Present your pace! Can fire! Like I said, usually a good way of getting people's attention. But what we have here is what's referred to as a matchlock musket. That's going to be the most common of the military firearms in use in this time period. One of the earliest examples of firearms that are used in any kind of large numbers in the Western world, and rapidly becomes the main weapon for the soldiers here at Jamestown. Right into serpentine right there. So that when you
For our video, I did a lot of editing because it was about a 15-minute demonstration. But I am going to put the entire demonstration with him talking on Kurt's channel. And I'll put the link to that in the description if you want to watch the entire thing. All right, we're going to walk around a little bit inside the fort walls. Came inside. I wasn't sure what this was, but apparently it's somebody's home. I don't know whether it's would be more than one person, but look at this. That's kind of funny. Looks like something you'd see in an English castle somewhere. And here's another bedroom. So it makes me wonder, you know, if more than one family shared this. And there's upstairs too, you can't go up there. I've noticed several of these around.
Heavy. Really heavy. Oh yeah.
They published their findings of a piece of pottery about 3 inches in diameter, and they had, you know, they were missing pieces, but they pieced it together. About yay tall. It's got little handles on the top. It's got little feet on the bottom, and it's perforated all the way around.
A kiln, I'm assuming.
Pizza oven.
Yeah, they made pizzas back then.
But they do.
Don't think so.
They got chicken.
Yep. There are bells up top there. See the bells?
It's a church.
Oh, look at the bells.
I think there's a computer thing inside.
They probably had more people in churches and didn't mind technology so hard.
It's very uncomfortable. Yep, there's a lot to see. So, we're getting ready to finish up and head out of this area.
And that's also why you have to bring beer to stay. Near it or in it. This, frankly, has no utilitarian purpose besides killing another human being. Unfortunately, that's going to just be part and parcel to an unfortunately high amount of people's lives in this time period. You have the upper class killer and you have the lower class killer. The upper class killer are going to be men like what you're bringing over here in 1607. Over half of that first group of 100 men and 4 boys are gentlemen. They come from the upper classes. They're the second and third born sons of noblemen. In the modern day, you hear gentlemen, you hear noblemen, you think some kind of feckless layabout whose only concern in life is, self-gratification and just pure hedonism. No, they are trained killers from a very young age.
There's a man there showing some musket balls and things like that. This says munitions right there.
Called the black powder.
We were noticing this road out here,
It's a ferry ship.
and we were noticing this, and I was like, that looks like the the boat that we were on in Mobile, but it's a ferry. Everybody stopped right there.
See how it has 2 helms? One on each side. And actually we saw the road, and then we were wondering why everybody was stopping.
Yeah, we were wondering why everybody was stopping. I
And
thought
didn't see
that
a bridge.
Yeah, I thought that they were raising the bridge, but nope. Doesn't take much to fascinate me. I've never seen anything like that before.
Walk around, walk out.
We never made it this far. So we have come down here to see the Godspeed.
Oh, yeah. Pure delight and joy.
And I believe we're going to end our day here. So we hope you enjoyed it.